We saw members of
no matter how many friends you have, no matter what kind of team you're on, and believe me, my team is better than your team. We're the best team, no matter what team you're on. But at the end of the day, you got to take accountability. You got to take ownership yourself. You got to make sure you can get it done. We all have that attitude.
That's from the Continental Champion John Mox, who joined us here for this main event matchup.
We live on death ground every single day. There is no turning back. This is the way we choose to live our lives and our careers at 100%.
Side headlock takeover. We saw members of the Don Callis family try to get Konosuke Takeshita before the match started.
See, look at headlock. He's got to wait low. Use the hair there for a little bit of leverage.
And what an incredible match it was, though, John. I'm sure you were watching Double or Nothing when Takeshita usurped Okada for the international title.
And that was a match they've been building for a long time. This whole time, my conflict, my rivalry with Takeshita, I knew he wasn't long for the world of the Don Callis family. Our differences aside, I have a lot of respect for Takeshita. He's come up the right way. He's the real thing. He's not one of these pretenders. And he did not need the Don Callis family. He did not need anybody to do any deals for him. He didn't need anybody in his corner like that.
Somebody in his corner.
We're always in Danny's corner, Come on, Danny, come on.
As John Moxley coaching from the side, fans want to remind you, for the first time ever, AEW is teaming up with the Minnesota Twins in Major League Baseball for Brawl in the Ballpark. That's Friday, July 10th, Minneapolis at Target Field. We come back to Roanoke for Collision on Saturday, July 11th, Berglund Center. Pre-sale code is AEW TV. Also, we bring the Heat to Nashville this summer at the Pinnacle. Dynamite and Collision on Wednesday, July 22nd. And then we come back to Detroit for back-to-back nights. July 29th and 30th of Dynamite and Collision, all coming from the Masonic Temple Theater. Tickets at AEWTIX.com. Back elbow. Here goes Daniel Garcia, and there goes the foot from Takeshita.
There was some beautiful quickness and head movement. Garcia earlier getting out of the way of those monstrous blows from Takeshita. He hits really hard. But he hasn't been able to avoid all of them here.
Yeah, and you know as well as anyone, John, probably better than anyone. You've had some classic matches with Takeshita.
Yeah, if Danny wants to get through this with the W, he's going to take a beating. There's really no way around it when you're in there with Takeshita. It's to minimize how much you get hit, to outplay your opponent.
Grabs the foot, throws him down. Garcia smartly moves out of the way of that foot, then goes to the floor.
That's beautiful. On the outside. John, you called Garcia and you the dark horses of the Death Riders. And it's kind of ominous when you think about what you do to a horse that breaks its leg, and that maybe if he stops being useful to the Death Riders, put him down.
I do like that. I do like to call them the dark horses, not of the Death Riders, of pro wrestling, man, of AEW, of everywhere we go, CMLL, Japan, everywhere. There'll be a lot of flavors of month that come and go. I've seen it in my career over and over. There'll be a hot new thing of the week every week. While these guys chase shiny, bright things and bright lights, and these guys are going to be in the dark, working hard, getting better every single day, building a solid foundation. We don't build our foundation on sand, Nigel. We never do.
Right now, the foundation of the international champion, the leg, trying to be
And when all these guys have been washed away, Garcia and Wheeler are still going to be standing.
He's going to try to drive it through.
That is beautiful. That is nasty.
And fans, will Daniel Garcia be the next international champion? We'll find out. Stay with us.
Darby Allin is a psychopath.
Way you're going to have to finish that, and he knows what he needs to do with that big toe.
Okay. And I've seen some submission maneuvers, but that'll be the first for me, certainly.
That would be a unique one.
Nigel, I can show you next week, buddy.
Not my sort of thing, but there you go.
See, no hooks. Come on, Daniel. What are we doing here? What is the intention?
Moxley coming off of... Oh, wait a second. Here we go.
Oh, my God.
He's got him up.
And
Oh, no, beautiful escape.
In the butt, dude.
Okay.
Come on. He knows what he's got to do.
A bit of an anal obsession there, Maria.
Apparently so.
It's got to go home.
Fans, we want to remind you very quickly, we are live coast to coast next Saturday as well. 8/5 Pacific, live, TNT, HBO Max, Collision. From Youngstown, Ohio, and getting out of that, let's Takeshita. As Marina's made her way back to the ring, John Moxley puts the headset back on.
Oh, God. Don't hit him. He's in the middle of the match. Don't hit him. Don't hit him. Okay.
You gave the headset to a crazy woman just now. You know that, don't you?
Why would that?
I'm just...
Oh my God, Takeshita kicked Garcia in the back of his head. Just his face got in the way.
Takeshita with the blue thunder bomb.
Garcia tumbled out of that.
This is where Danny needs to keep it.
The STF is on. The STF.
Daniel Garcia is deadly.
Step over to her old crossface. Now below the chin. What a matchup.
Choke him if you're going to choke him.
Yep.
There go. Get roll back to the center. Better position. Into a pile driver.
Pick up. Oh. No. Takeshita.
That's very strong.
Ryan, look at that. But Garcia holds on.
Fleet strong.
Takeshita missed. Garcia quickly moves. And goes back to the leg again.
Takeshita might have put a hole in the mat with that one.
And he got Takeshita. He's got Takeshita.
Pile driver.
Stuff him. Stuff the international champion. Look at the look on the face of Garcia. He's
Takeshita.
comatose.
Takeshita's rising up. My God, into the...
Power drive knee.
With an incredible knee.
That pile driver didn't have the effect hoped for. What do you make of that, John?
John's got to pay attention to the match right now, Nigel.
These people are standing.
They are. What an effort by both men. The International Championship and this main event's on the line.
And this is what it's all about. You know, these belts, there's a bunch of belts. This is about, win, lose, or draw.
Sure.
It's a big match for Danny. This is about seeing what he has deep in his guts, in his heart. What is running through his veins?
Takes aim.
Takeshita.
Oh, Takeshita with the power drive knee.
He knocked Takeshita down. Wow.
The smaller man knocked the bigger man down.
Knocked him right on his rear end with that right hand. Look at the face of Garcia.
He put a lot behind that.
He is ready to be champion. Is Takeshita ready to give it up? I don't think so. Takeshita turns around.
Takeshita gave up the Gonzalez family, gave up a friendship with Carl Fletcher.
And back and forth. Fist to fire by both men. Neither man give it an inch.
Danny needs to get it back on the mat. Get it back on the mat, Danny.
John Moxley encouraging Danny Garcia. Garcia, let's go around.
Blue thunder bomb.
Now, that's a mistake Takeshita always makes. The cover on that Blue Thunder bomb.
Okay.
Well, very difficult to get your ankles deep to keep the shoulders down, but to your point, John, you need an absolute knockout to beat a man if you're not going to pin his shoulders to the mat.
Takeshita feeling the effects of what has happened to his leg at the hands of Danny Garcia here tonight.
Youth Wrestling 101. Put his shoulder blades on the mat and keep him there. But this deep into a match.
Oh, Takeshita with the power drive knee.
Like this.
Stop by Garcia.
Corpse stomped by Danny Garcia. Garcia feeling this is his moment.
Fired up.
Garcia apoplectic, ready to end this. Ooh, but is this the place to do it? In the corner.
The boulder is pushed all the way to the top of the mountain, to the precipice. Can you get it over the edge, Danny?
This is an incredible match, fans.
That's what I like to see. Stay on that ankle.
Stay with us. We're going to stay with this match as long as it takes. And what a match it's been.
An ankle lock of sorts with the champion on the top rope. No way Garcia's getting the victory there, but more damage to the crucial ligaments of the left knee.
And now Garcia is going to try, it looks like,
Getting one big now.
An avalanche superplex.
No, I got them.
Headbutt, 2-3. Takeshita.
What is this?
He is on the turnbuckle, not the turnbuckle pin. The actual turnbuckle.
We are dragged into the top rope.
Now the Dragon Tamer locked in. The Dragon Tamer.
Dragon Tamer's on. John Moxley goes to the apron. Fired up. He comes back to us.
Stop talking about you see that.
This is it.
From the taper.
Absolutely, perhaps.
Our dragon is with the center of the
Oh,
point.
pulling back. Can Takeshita take it? This may be the end.
I did. What's it back?
Beautiful escape, but wait a second. Looking for
Oh,
the raging
Takeshita with the
fire.
raging fire.
Oh, this is the war.
This really is. Takeshita rolls it.
Sword.
Oh, it's a 2 count. Only a 2 count.
Again, back to the damaged left knee.
This
Looking for the Volcan roll. Couldn't get it, and instead,
This has been a classic, and it keeps going on.
Garcia tucking his chin at the last minute to protect his neck.
Takeshita.
You can't protect against this.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Garcia.
Look out. Keep your hands up.
Boom. Garcia.
Dead weight.
Pick up.
Raging fire.